Good day, everyone. Happy Mathematics Day. Today is the National Mathematics Day, which is celebrated every year on December 22nd in honor of the birth anniversary of the mathematical genius Srinivasa Ramanujan. The legendary mathematician made extraordinary contributions to the world of mathematics like the number theory, infinite series, and continued fractions. On the occasion of National Mathematics Day, DIS is launching a program called Route to Success, a comprehensive math learning program covering concepts from counting and patterns to fractions and addition. This diverse range of math applications will help even most reluctant learners build confidence in their math and eventually will help them fall love in mathematics. Now, how are we going to achieve that? I will give you an example. It's simple. We all use math all the time. We just need to become aware of it. Every single morning, for example, we get dressed for the day. We put one sock on one feet. We don't violate this rule. We never put both feet in one sock, do we? This is a mathematical rule. It's called one-to-one correspondence, and it's the basis of much more complex math that governs the stock market, the economy, and our taxation laws. When we are aware of many ordinary math applications we engage in every day, we can begin pointing them out to our children and give them more opportunities to practice math in concrete way. The Route to Success program aims at creating a math readiness in children, which is a prerequisite for math mastery, and children should enter school with an appreciation for the world of numbers because they have been playing with them for years already. Thank you.
Series 1: Origin and History of Numbers. A brief history of numbers, how 0 to 9 were invented. Have you ever wondered how numbers first came about? Using only 10 symbols, 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can write and rational numbers imaginable. But why do we use these 10 symbols? And why is there 10 of them? Strange as it seems to us now, there was a time when numbers, as we know them, simply weren't invented.
Early humans in the Paleolithic age likely counted animals and other everyday objects by carving tally marks in the cave walls, bones, wood, or stone. Each tally mark stood for one, and each fifth mark was scored through to help keep track. This system is fine for small numbers, but it doesn't really work with large numbers. Try writing 27,890 using tally marks.
Good day everyone, I am Renard Charles from Grade 8 Delhi International School. I am going to tell you about the ancient Egyptian number system. As early civilizations developed, they came up with different ways of counting and writing numbers. Many of these systems include the Greek, Egyptian, and the Hebrew numerals. They were essentially extensions of tally marks. They used a range of different symbols to represent different and larger values. For example, in the ancient Egyptian system, a coiled rope was used to represent 100 and a water lily was used to represent 1000. More about the ancient Egyptian number system. The Egyptians had a decimal number system with 7 different symbols. According to the Egyptian number system, 1 was shown by a single stroke, 10 was shown by a drawing of a hobble for cattle, 100 is represented by a coil of rope, 1000 is a drawing of a water lily, 10,000 is represented by a finger, 100,000 by a tadpole or a frog, and 1,000,000 is the figure of a god with hand raised above his head. These are the 7 different symbols of the ancient Egyptian number system. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Afin and today I am going to explain about the pyramid showing the Sieged. Sieged is an ancient Egyptian term which describes the inclination of a triangular surface and faces of right pyramid. It is also a unit for the measurement of the slope of an inclined surface of the pyramid. Pyramid has 4 triangles and surface is of square, and which in length and breadth pyramid is equals to 250 cubits length and 360 cubits breadth. And in those days, in ancient Egyptian days, they wouldn't say length and breadth, they would say run and rise. Now if we cut a pyramid triangle into 2, it becomes a right angle triangle, and the right angle triangle length is 250 cubits and breadth is 180 cubits, which is equals to the Sieged is equals to run by rise, which is equals to 180 cubits by 250 cubits, which is equals to 1 by 25 palms or cubits. And Egyptians loved all big things such as big buildings, big statues and big armies. They developed numbers of drudgery for everyday labor and large numbers of aristocrats such as 1,000, 10,000 and even a million. The Egyptian transformation of using 1 from counting things of measuring things was so great for the significance. Their enthusiasm for building required accurate measurements, so they defined their own number or variation of 1. A cubit was defined as the length of man's arm from elbow to fingertips and plus the width of his palm. Using his standardized measure of 1, the Egyptians completed vast construction projects such as their Great Pyramids with astonishing accuracy. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Janvi of grade 9. So today we are going to know about fractions. First let us know the definition of fractions. Fractions are defined as a part of a whole. So to understand more about these fractions, let us know it by an example. So here we have 3 loaves which must be divided between 5 people. So let us see how to divide this. So first take 2 loaves and divide it into 1/3. So we'll get each loaf get divided into 3 equal parts. We have 2 loaves, so we will get 6 equal parts. We have only 5 people, so 5 parts gets distributed among them, whereas 1 part gets remained. So here each person will get 1/3 each and with 1/3 left over. Now take the 3rd loaf and divide it into 5 equal parts. So here each person will get 1/5 part each. So now we'll divide the leftover 1/3 part from the 2nd loaf. So the remaining 1/3 part we have to divide it into 5 equal parts. So after dividing this into 5 equal parts, each person will get a slice. A slice is 1/15th part. So we have divided the leftover part too. So we have completely distributed all the 3 loaves between them. So now let us see how much part from 3 loaves will a person get. So each person gets 1/3 part plus 1/5 part plus 1/15th part. So totally by summing these all parts, each person gets 3/5 part from the whole, that is 3 loaves. So this is an example for fractions. We have many more examples performed in our daily life. Let us see some of them. Examples of daily life. Fruits. Fruits, we eat them every day. So when we cut them or divide them, we see fractions, we can observe fractions such as in apples, apricots, watermelons, etc. Pizza. When we go to a restaurant, the pizza slices may be divided into 6 equal parts and we have 3 of our friends. So we have to divide it equally among us 3. So then what we do? 6 by 3. That is, each person gets 2 equal parts. So like this, we use fractions in our daily basis. And we observe fractions every day in our life. So this is all about fractions explained through an example.
Thank you. We hope you have enjoyed our first episode on introduction of numbers, how Egyptians used fractions in daily life, and how the geometrical shapes came into existence in our series of Route to Success. In our next segment, we will be exploring number system and how we use them in our daily life. So join us next week as we explore the different types of numbers. Over until then.